Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm gonna cook up a sample live and then run it through the Chase Bliss Blooper and then flip it into this. Alright, so we gotta cook up a little sample and I'm feeling a little darker vibe, so let's boost this up to around 148, like 147. We're gonna be going to my Roots multi-kit, which is not out yet. I think we're gonna pull up like a phrase. I like to start with phrases, especially with this kit's crazy with some phrases. No, that's not like dark. We need like some darker vibes. Yeah, that might be the one. What I'm already hearing is I think we're just gonna pitch this other one down 5. Let's see how it sounds. And then I just want to take out some of these lows. There's a little bit of lows in here. I think we're gonna just go and add like a bass or some. So we're gonna go here. Maybe like a distorted type of bass. We're in A minor, so I think we're just gonna follow the root here. And a little cheat code for using one shot, especially like basses. Turn this crossfade up so it just plays continuously forever. And now let's just cook up a little bass pattern. That's kind of a cool bounce. We're going down 5, so maybe something like this. And then we can copy this pattern over. This should sound good like this. Let's just see how it sounds. Okay, those bass notes are way too low. So I'm thinking maybe this pitches up by like, go to C sharp minor. Pitches up by 4. Like maybe another bass in here. Maybe like something like this, a little like shorter one. Alright, I'm messing with that. This kind of sounds a little bouncy. I think we need some more like melodics. I'm feeling like maybe like a pluck. Let's go in a decent sampler and grab this pluck bank right here. This is from London Rain. We can copy this over as well and put it down by 5. And then I think all we can do is just go like that maybe. And what I really like to do just to add more like swing to it is just hit Alt Q. And I like to use this loose feel preset and just mess with the start time. It's like off the grid now a little bit to get like a looser feel. I'm thinking of adding like some effects to this maybe. Maybe like some halftime. I feel like some halftime would be nice on this just to kind of slow it down a bit. Pitch it up by 12 and then maybe like a little bit of a delay. Honestly, my favorite delay has been this Echo Boy. It's honestly probably the best delay. All right, so now we got like a little melody. I'm thinking, honestly, I think we can add some like keys on top of this. I'm just gonna pull up the Labs piano and just go to the soft piano. And we're gonna go back into Roots and we're gonna grab this effect chain. It is the Volv compressor, but it's completely stock. But yeah, it's just these plugins though. Just stay in the scale and just throw in some notes. We're gonna go here, strum it all, and then hit Alt R. And we might be able to just pitch this other one down by 5. I have to pitch some notes around just so they fit the scale. And we're gonna end it with this G sharp diminished chord and see how that sounds. I'm just gonna strum it and then maybe pitch that up an octave and then maybe down an octave there. Maybe just like strum the notes differently. Oh, that's fire. I think the one thing I want to add to this is just like an RC20 just to add some like detune and then we distort it a little bit. Take out some lows. Yeah, that's tough. All right, I like that more. I think the last thing we want to do is just maybe like another phrase. Let's see. Kind of like that. We're just gonna reverse it and pitch it up by 5, I think, and then might be chop it up. I'm gonna go to tau filter, add some movement in here, changes the volume, and then by 16 I think, and then we'll just play with the volume. You hear how it sounds? I like that. I think the last thing is just to add like maybe 1 or 2 textures, maybe like a percussion loop. Yeah, probably something like that. I just want to take out that like little snap, I think. Just fade it in like that. Make it mono, turn it down. And I think it's just like maybe like 1 or 2 textures in here. Just add that one in there. Now we just got to pitch it to the right key. This is an F minor. We got to go to C sharp minor. And pitch this down an octave. I'm gonna take out that first shot. Yeah, that's fire. I like that a lot. And then that might be it, to be honest. I just want to do something simple. Alright, so since we're running it through the blooper, I think I'm going to take out the bass, both the basses, and I think we can keep everything else in here. And I just want to make it like an 8-bar loop because, like I said, we're running it through the blooper. So what we're going to do, we're just going to consolidate this into a track, and then we're going to run through the blooper. So now we're just going to record the melody into the blooper, and the way to do this is just tap this button and then tap it when you want it to loop. And we're just going to play it and then record at the same time. One thing I do for sure is just make sure you record absolutely everything into the blooper. First, we're going to start by activating mod A, and then we're just going to play around with it. I really like that right there. We're going to activate mod B now and just play around with it again. That's crazy. I like that a lot. So after just playing around with mod A and mod B, came up with something really cool. And something that you can do to really enhance these loops is baking those effects into the loop and then adding more effects on top of it just to make something completely like unrecognizable. And the way to do this is just make sure this is on add mode and just holding down this button just to make sure it records it all in. And we're just gonna do that right now. So now it's recorded all in there again, we can just play it around with it and play with the mods again and bake some more effects in there. We can add some stability in here, which is just kind of like a warble kind of feel. And we're gonna record this back in again. Now what we can do is just play with these dip switches. Now I put this on bank A, and now we can get even more effects. So now we just created something completely different, and I think that's probably good. We recorded about 5 minutes. So all we can do now is just stop it with using that, and we'll switch back over to the DAW and go through some stuff and flip it around. All right, so now we're back over at the DAW, and here's our recording. Now we're just gonna open up an Edison and chop some stuff out. All right, so now we cleaned up the project a bit, and these are the 3 chops that I liked, and we're just gonna preview them right here. And then this little phrase thing. I kind of like that first one the most. Now we're going to flip this into something completely new, and pretty much what we're going to do is just change the BPM to start. Maybe like a 120, 129. Let's feel that and let's chop this up, make this sound a little better. So it kind of loops like that. I want to chop out these parts, keep this one in. Actually, we'll keep it like this, and then we'll use this tool to make sure it's on time. We're going to change these to generic. Actually, what we're going to do is do this. I'm gonna highlight this, render it. I think that sounds pretty good. I don't really have to do much manipulation with it. Fuck. All right, now we can just mess around with this even more. Maybe like pitch this down by like 4. We'll go like that, and then even let's bring the BPM down to like 123. Kind of like that. I like that a lot. All right, so this is like a whole new vibe now. Now we can spice this up even more. Maybe put like a halftime on it. We definitely open up like a sound shifter and probably like boost it by like 6 semitones. And then we can probably even mess this up more. Go here, maybe make unique, and then pitch this up an octave. Same thing with this side. And this is what the original sample sounded like. And this is what the new flip sounds like. Now that we have this chop, I think I'm just gonna add some like textures to it and then add some drums. Alright, so we added some like phrases and textures on top. I think we're just gonna add like an atmosphere in here. Probably just something like this. Let's chop out that part. Now I think all we got to do is just add some drums, and I think that'll be good. We're going to go into my Echoes drum stash here, and this is just like a regular stash. Yeah, that shit bouncy. Those little like ghost kicks in there are super fire. Yeah, these drums are smacking. The bounce is crazy on this one. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that's it for the beat though. I think that turned out pretty crazy. Let's preview it now and let me know what you guys think. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got an insight a little bit of my workflow. Also just like showcasing the blooper. And this is just like dabbling in the surface. Like this is not even like crazy way to use a blooper. I didn't even flip it into something insane, but I think it turned out really cool. And I think running loops through the blooper and like running ideas through the blooper definitely, like, I don't know, it just unlocks a different like creative like juice in me, and just keeps me inspired every time I run something in there. And I think you can just find really cool stuff. And I really love the blooper. It's a great pedal. Shout out to Sicky, who really like kind of put me on to the blooper. I've been using it a lot, using it in my new Roots kit. If you guys like the sounds in there, definitely go check out my Instagram. I'm posting a lot of stuff on there about the kit. It is dropping at the end of July. It's not out yet. There will be a pre-order though a week before, and I'll definitely let you guys know, what's going on with that. If you guys love the sound of the blooper and you don't have the blooper, you can definitely go check out this kit once it drops, because there's going to be a bunch of blooper elements in there. The phrases, a lot of them are run through the blooper. There's also going to be live recordings of like an Edison clip of loops or phrases I ran through the blooper, and you guys can chop those up as you like, kind of like I did in this sample. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and catch you on the next one.